What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
And this is not another damn
podcast.
Presented by
our damn selves.
214. And I know we're going to call this one Welcome to the 40/40 Club. For those that haven't been paying attention and following either of us on social, what you need to do, Ozman the Wizard. And what's yours?
Miss Ema 626.
Miss Ema 626, yeah.
626 is in my name, so.
Yeah. Ema celebrated her 40th birthday on 626, June 26th.
626.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo.
To paraphrase my character from Hate Love, and we did it big. We did it big. 40th, yeah. So you care to break down a little bit?
Yeah, I can share that my festivities actually started on Thursday. I went into the office and they decorated my desk. They gave me my cake, the one that you hate, the strawberry cake. I know you hate those kind of cakes. But it was my damn birthday. So, that's what they did work for me. Gave me a gift card. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, Thursday. Friday, I took the day off because Marcus was like, take the day off from work. I said, okay. Took the day off. Took kids and biz, got the hair whipped up. And then Marcus just kept on saying, just look nice. Like, just,
Leave Friday open, basically.
He was like, leave Friday open, look nice, don't look like a mom. He just kept on saying, like, stop, you're more than a mom. Like, you can dress it up. Okay. So I got dressed. I dressed it up. I sure did. If you follow my social media, you'll see I did dress it up. So then we get to, he tells me, he's like, oh, by the way, pack an overnight bag. Okay. I was like, so we're going to a hotel. So we're probably just going to do a little hotel getaway. That's fine. Away from the kids, whatever. He picks me up after a while because it took a while and I also feel that in after I finished. So then when he picks me up, we drive over to a hotel that like we looked at before, like just on the outside. It was nice. Sophie Hotel in Hyde Park. So
passed it a million times.
Yeah, we passed it a lot. Yeah. And then we all like, that looks snazzy. Okay, that looks like a nice place. It looks real snazzy on the outside. So then we get in there. Marcus's best friend is in the lobby with his fiance, and we're like,
oh, and by the way, you and I had talked earlier, just like rewind.
Yeah, by the way, Oz and I have been talking all day.
Talking about, I said, well, I got plans tonight. Yeah, well, got invited to this party. So, yeah. He's like, oh, okay.
Oz told me he got invited to a party early in the night.
Okay, back to the
early in the day. I mean,
back to the hotel with the genius, his homie. Yeah.
So then we get up, and then Marcus seems like he's bothered. He's like, he like kind of like walks past it like real quick, and I'm like, okay, what was that? So then I just assumed that, okay, I was like, maybe they're joining us for dinner because Marcus said, okay, let's just run your stuff upstairs. He said, we're going to run our overnight stuff upstairs, and then we're going to go back to we're going to go out to dinner. Okay, and when I saw them in the lobby, I just assumed that they were joining us for dinner because his best friend just celebrated her birthday too. Like, we all have birthdays around the same time. So I said, oh, okay, whatever. Maybe he just wants his best friend to come with us for dinner, whatever. I didn't think nothing of it. So then we get in the elevator. They start talking about basketball. They create a version. Then when we go up or whatever, and then when we go to the room, and then we open the door, and Marcus is like creaking open the door like slowly, and then when he opens up the door, and then people just jump out and yell surprise, and I'm like, oh my God!
Actually, they followed my lead. I jumped out first.
So, it's like our friends. Like I said, we have several friends who are like married couples friends that we're,
I wasn't one of those married couples.
Well, I mean, they they do each other from college. Like, we all connected. Like,
I'm talking shit.
6 degrees of separation. Like, we all are connected with each other some kind of way. We all are. So 6 degrees of separation for real. And then it's like everybody was just there, and I'm just like, oh my gosh! Like, I didn't expect to get a surprise birthday party, but Marcus planned a surprise 40th birthday party for me because he just kept on saying, you only turned 40 once. We need to do it big for you. We need to do something. Like, you need to do something big for yourself. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing for yourself. Like, we need to do it big. I'm like, okay. And I'm just looking.
he rented one of the got one of the nicest suites.
One of the nice suites. So it was a nice room. And I want that bathroom that was in there, like for my house.
I was obsessed with the bathroom.
That bathroom was sweet. Yeah. That bathroom was fire. But it was a really nice suite. And then, like I said, it was our family, friends were there. And, we had catered food and it was really nice. I still have my balloons, my 40 balloons. I brought them home.
Yeah, you could check the social media. You could see the stuff and everything.
See the stuff. So it was really nice. And I had a great time. And then the next day after much rain.
The friend was late. That's what it was. That's why he was there. Yeah. So he kind of arrived the same time y'all did. He should have been there. Though.
And then Marcus didn't give him Marcus forgot to give him the room number. That's what happened. Marcus did forget to give him the room. He admitted, he was like, I forgot to give him the room number. That's why he was kind of walking around the lobby looking lost because he didn't have the room number. Because if he would have had the room number, he would have just went upstairs. But it still worked out. They were able to trick me still.
Yeah, it was still a surprise, but it wasn't the epic. It was still epic, but
it was epic. Yeah. So then after much rain on Saturday, all day it rained on my actual birthday.
Saturdays, yeah.
On my actual birthday,
it never rained that much on your birthday ever, because usually they say April showers bring the May flowers. It's like it's June. It's like we're getting June showers. I don't know what the hell June showers bring. I guess we're gonna find out though.
But it just rained.
June showers bring flooding. That's what it was. It was a lot of that. A lot of that went on.
And then some tornadoes. I think it was some tornadoes that happened too. And it was a lot going on. The power got knocked out.
Falling into on people's garages and shit.
It was crazy. It was crazy on my birthday. But all in all, even after all the rain, about 7:00, then it just stopped raining. It was just perfect. Then it was perfect.
It was opposite. It was dark and gloomy all day, and then the sun came out 7:00.
Look at 7:00 at night. I'm like, okay.
That was weird. Yeah. But I was out all day. When I got back home, when the sun came, I felt like the episode of the Cosby Show when Cliff
with Thanksgiving
going out in the rain. I was out in the rain all day. When I come back home, the sun came out. So I got back home around 7ish, and then
we went, and then when we were on our way to go to dinner that night. So then we went to dinner at Joe's downtown, and it was Joe's Seafood and Prime Steak, that Prime one. Steak?
Oh yeah,
right there by AMC's by the movie theater.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not the fucking Crab Shack.
Not the Crab Shack.
The Good Joe's and shit.
The Good Joe's, right? The Good Joe's, right?
It's two Joe's. It's like Joe's and then the Good Joe's and shit.
So Marcus was like, "Well, I got reservation," because he was like, "I put reservation for 2 different places." He said, "Because I want to see which one you want to do." And when he said, I was like, Joe's. I'm like, the crab. He's like, no, this is not the Joe's actual Crab Shack. No, he's like, not the Crab Shack, baby. No, not that.
You tell who doesn't go out. It's like if you tell them. If you say the Joe's downtown, they say the Crab Shack. Say you don't get out much. No, not the Crab Shack. It's the Seafood and Steakhouse. Yeah,
the Seafood and Steakhouse.
Yeah,
which was really nice. We had a nice dinner, and the waiter was so nice. He kept on saying I was 25, and I was like, because Marcus told him in advance that we're celebrating my wife's birthday. So he's like, "Oh, someone has a birthday." I was like, "Yeah, my birthday's today." And then the guy was like,
"Yeah, 25. What am I? 28 then?"
The guy waiter was like, "Yeah, how does it feel turning 25?" He said it so serious, and I was like, "At 15 though, but thank you." I was like, "At 15 to that." So I did have an awesomely great 40th birthday, and I appreciate all the love, the text, the Facebook, the social media, all the posts, the calls. Well, Mom called. I said because Mom is old school.
Yeah. Mom, she doesn't own a smartphone or have social media. So.
Right, Mama old school.
Mama still call, yeah.
Mama still calls. So I appreciate all the love that I received. I'm just still overwhelmed and just humbled by so much love I got on my birthday. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yay. I feel like pulling my sound effects. I could actually hit that on my DJ sound effects. I don't feel like pulling that shit up right now.
Petty. Yeah, you actually did that at the party. You did when we did the toast.
Yeah, should pull it out. I'm not pulling that.
So that was my weekend activities. So the 40/40 Club.
Fantastic.
Okay. Right here.
So how does it feel at 40? How do you? Pretty much the
same. No, but I mean, something that I would advise anybody, if you are turning a milestone age, whether it be 30, 40, 50, whatever milestone age that you're turning, leading up to your year, just start doing different mental exercises. Like we said, the brain is a muscle too. So you got to work and you got to do exercises for your brain. Like you got to do certain things to just kind of get your mind where you want it to be. Like this year, I was doing a lot of stuff to like just mentally, emotionally, all that prepare for me turning 40. Like, I mean, I did a no spend month. I did a no sugar month. I did a 3-week no social media. You know, I mean, I was just doing like different things. I did a tracking all my money to see how I'm spending my money. So I just did different things to just kind of, you know, because I want to be like good mind, body, spirit. I want to just everything to just be, you know, it's like I'm moving to a different stage of my life. I'm middle-aged now, technically. So it's like I need to act the part and, you know, want to be around here I want to see grandkids. I want to be blessed to see great grandkids, hopefully. I want to see all of that. So I want to get myself right, get right here, get right. You know, I'm gonna start my workout. I dipped a little bit on my working out. I admit that. But I'm like, okay, I got clarity. So I'm gonna get on my physical activity too. And just take care of yourself. That's the best advice I can give to people. Take care of yourself.
We joked about this the other day, but I'll mention it here again. I don't think either of us look like we're in our 40s because 40 just back in the day, 40 just looked mad old.
Mad old.
We joke about that, how cats just looked old as hell. Like think about when we were kids, like with the 40-year-olds.
Teachers that we had, teachers that was 40, they looked 60.
Teachers and celebrities that were 40 is just like, wow.
Wow.
We just look back now.
Like you're 40.
Hilarious.
You look 40, like 40 looks like this though. This is what 40 looks like.
Watch some 70s and 80s NBA classic footage and shit. Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was like a little bit older than me when he
was
retired.
42 when he retired.
He was a little older than me, right? So it's
like he could be my father, like the age I am now. Shit's crazy, son.
Somebody should have like 24-year-old, like 24, like he's 24. Like what? Like how is he 24?
Cats just looked mad old back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But
and like we know stuff that we didn't know back then. Like we know about like, you know, we're trying to be more health conscious. We're trying to be more responsible with things. So we take care of our mental health more because that can wear on you too. Like your mental health is important. You gotta take care of your mental.
And even though it is, people still smoke, but smoking is not what it was.
Yeah, like, smoking is very taboo now.
It's like it's such a negative stigma on smoking. So like it's
the truth is just period.
Way less smokers now than it was like 25 years ago, for example.
Right. The damn truth is have people in their feelings, basically.
So that helps like that because that ages you, all that smoking and drinking ages you. So yeah.
Which I don't do. So I mean this is still right here, you know. That's why I said I don't do that. Right
Since I mentioned NBA, should we go into that? Some NBA talk? Let's do it. First, let's get the new hires out of the way.
Yes.
4 new hires, I believe, coaching hires.
I think so.
We'll start with Rick Carlisle, former Mavericks coach.
Yes.
He's now the new coach of the Indiana Pacers. The new old coach, because he coached them years ago, which people forget about.
He was like we were in the Malice in the Palace.
I believe he was the Pacers coach then, I want to say. Mm-hmm. That was like almost 20 years. Damn, I'm old. That was almost 20 years ago to Malice. 04, 05, 04. Yeah, late 04. Because the same year the Pistons won the title. Yeah. So it was like the following season after they won the title. Yeah.
Right.
The Pistons were the defending champs when that happened. People forget that. They were the defending champs when the Malice happened. It's crazy. Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, well, how do you? Never mind. I was about to say, how do you fight like that? You're
Detroit. What?
It's Detroit. It's Detroit. Let me. Okay.
Shout out my guy And yeah, Rick Carlisle. Yeah, and speaking of the Mavericks, yeah, Carlisle's former team, now head coached by Jason Kidd. Yeah,
Jason Kidd.
Former Mavericks great. That's where he won his title.
Yeah, he was a Maverick,
2011, 10 years ago. Feeling old again on that one.
I think it's appropriate that he would go back.
The team that drafted him and where he won his championship. So like it only makes sense for him to I'd like to see him finish his career out with the Mavericks. If he stays there like the rest of his career, like coaching, even if he moves up to an executive at some point, I would like to see him finish his career out there because that's where it all started and that's where he won his title. Because he bossed around the league, but he came back to the Mavericks.
He came back home.
Got that title, like when he was older, like near the end of his career. He came back and got his championship.
Yeah, I was 10 years ago.
He led the Nets to the finals twice, but they got beat both times. Yeah, so he had he had successes elsewhere, but he didn't win that ring. So he didn't
win that ring. Yeah.
That's when he won back to Dallas. Him and Dirk.
That ring with Dirk.
He beat the big three, LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, Miami Heat. That was a big upset. People forget that too. That the Mavericks,
LeBron had the infamous meltdown. The infamous same problems. LeBron
had his post-game meltdown.
Same problems that y'all had yesterday. Y'all gonna have today.
We can talk about me, but same problems y'all had yesterday, you're gonna have tomorrow. Like me and my family are good. Like
essentially,
LeBron went on a mini rant and shit.
Essentially, he said, "I'm rich, bitch." That's what he said. He said, "I'm rich, bitch." That's what he told y'all in so many words.
So yeah, Jason Kidd, brand new Mavericks coach, like that.
I do.
Shout out, we got some brand new first time head coaches as well too. Shout out, we talked about we're not new at this. It all ties together. We mentioned the 04 Pistons and the Malice and all of that.
Yes.
Brand new Portland Trailblazers head coach, Mr. Big Shot Chauncey Billups.
Yes,
Chauncey Billups,
I like it.
Portland Trailblazers head coach. Which he might be able to get him to that next, and they got those two guards, those two small guards with
they got the
and Billups
McCollum,
he's a guard, combo guard, so maybe you can get in their ear and shit. And Chauncey won a title with Detroit. He led a team that nobody expected to win to the championship, so maybe he could work some of that magic
with a bunch of really good players. Like who was really a person that was like a Jordan?
Who was the star of that team? Like
who was a Jordan on that team?
Who was the best players? Who
was a Kobe on that? Who was Kobe on that team?
Rip,
who was LeBron on that team?
It was
exactly.
You can't really say who was the top guy on that.
Who was definitively was it? Rip Hamilton? Who was it?
A team effort, legitimately a team effort. And upset once again, Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone. They beat that team. They beat that. The Pistons beat that, and now Billups is taking his talents to Portland to become the Trailblazers' new head coach. His first time as head coach.
I like it.
Exciting, yeah.
I like it.
Another first-time head coach, Udoka. I can't pronounce his first, but a lot of non-basketball fans would know him as Nia Long's daddy. That's what Nia
Long's man.
Sir baby
daddy. He played with the Spurs. He played
and was an assistant with them for years. Now he's got him a head coaching job. His first time head coaching as the Boston Celtics, new head coach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Brad Stevens, they moved some musical chairs because what's the name? Ainge is out. Yeah, Daddy Ainge.
Yeah, I saw Ainge is out.
Got the fuck out of there. He said he resigned. They might have just quietly fired him. I don't know. Because
or they said
they got bounced. They could have just told me, okay, you're retired, like they did with Jerry.
But they did with Jerry Krause. Like they did with Jerry Krause. You've been asked to retire. You're retired. You're relieved of your duties as head coach.
So Brad Stevens took his job. He said, okay, I'm leaving the bench. I'm taking the executive job. Like once Ainge was out, Stevens took that, and he hired Udoka. Yeah, that's who he hired.
Okay, I like it.
What's funny about this is you're about to laugh at this. Jay Williams of ESPN, former Bull, by the way.
Yeah.
Went on and tweeted, congratulations for the first head coach of color with the Boston Celtics. I guess Doc Rivers never happened.
Rivers didn't happen.
I guess Casey Jones never happened back in '86 either.
Was it Earth?
And I was like, Doc was just recent. Like you didn't remember the old ones with Casey Jones, and And who was the first ever black head coach in NBA history? It was Bill Russell. Guess who he coached? The Celtics.
I was about to ask you that. I was just about to ask you that. I was going to say, didn't Bill Russell coach them in the 60s
way
or
back
70s?
In the 60s or 70s?
Right,
the Celtics had a head coach. They had a black head coach before any of these teams had it. But
they had
Ted Williams. Like, this is the first time the Celtics had
they had a black head coach when we finally got civil rights, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Like, I was about to ask you that, but I didn't want to sound ignorant. I was about to say, well, did he coach them back in the day?
And like I said, when I grew up in the age, I grew up watching the Lakers Celtics rivalries back in the age, Magic and Bird. The 86, which some say is the greatest team of all time. Some I don't. I'm 72-10 Bulls, but some say that 86 Celtics was the greatest team of all time. And they had a black head coach. Casey Jones was the coach of that team.
But my thing is, how don't you like Doc Rivers was just there? It's like how
all these guys won titles. That's what makes it funny. All these black guys we just mentioned won championships coaching that team and shit. Yeah. Bill Russell won, Casey Jones won, Doc Rivers won. It's like, so not only were they coaches, they were good coaches. All of them won championships.
Okay, my thing is,
I think ESPN should fire him. Like, if you're
that out of touch,
you're not qualified to talk about the NBA if you don't know that shit. Come on.
But my thing is, how this is your job. It's like you're not like, it's like if we were just
you're hired to be an analyst on ESPN. And
if I tweeted that, okay, yeah, you can slap me and put me in my place, but him.
Yeah, and we just two regular motherfuckers talking shit on a podcast. So like, we give a little misinformation like BFD. It's like it's not the end of the world if like we misquote some shit. It's like yeah, but come on, man.
Like, you didn't research that before you thought to just, I guess you would just try to be like,
I think that's a perfect example. Like, motherfuckers are just too woke nowadays. It's like, you just want to be like, trailblazer. Another first is like, no, like that first happened like 50 years ago with that. Yeah.
And then we know there was like race riots in Boston. We know about the race riots.
The racial history. And then
there was a lot of racism.
80 Celtics, it was mostly white guys, like I said, with Bird, Kevin McHale, Danny Ainge. It was like a lot of white people. Forget that Robert Parrish and DJ existed, but most of that team was white guys. Bill Walton was on that team. It's like, that team was very white. Like,
that's what I know about. Still by Bird.
Yeah, they showed that recently because the Eastern Conference Final. We're gonna get into the current stuff. Yeah, the Eastern Conference Final just started. They showed like the highlights from classic Eastern Conference.
Right.
Final. They showed that Pistons Celtics game with that. I steal my bird. Oh, I gotta love Celtics basketball. Oh my god! Well, the announcer just lost his mind and shit because all Isaiah had to do was get the ball inbound. It was like 2 seconds left in the game or something like that.
Yeah, just inbound the ball. That's all you had to do.
Yeah, and shit, and then
just inbound it.
Well, get in here if they foul. You didn't play the foul game, but he inbounded it, wasn't paying attention. You didn't see Larry Bird coming out of that side. Bird just jumped in, yoinked, got the DJ to lay off the glass.
You didn't see the great white hype coming in.
Totally missed that shit. But yeah, I guess Casey Jones coaches that team, a black coach. By the way, yeah, that team is coached by that.
What is you doing, baby? Like I said, Jay, what is you doing, baby? Like how did you mess that up?
When I first saw it, I was like, Doc? And I didn't even think about the older cats. Doc was like, what the fuck? He probably saw
my first thing, I was like, didn't Bill Russell do that in the 60s or 70s?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then Doc did.
They have more black head coaches than a lot of teams, including the Bulls. But they had a lot. They didn't have a lot of black head coaches on that team. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they have
shit together. And another one, another faux pas we're gonna laugh at as well too. Let me just get the information. Yeah, I make fun of people for fucking up and shit. Yeah.
Hey, everybody's doing fuck up now and then, right?
Let's pull a roster up.
Okay.
USA basketball. 2020. Well, they still come to the 2020 games or they the 2021 games. I don't know.
No, this is what I say. 2020 remix. Like Missy Elliott. Remix. Just call it the remix because We know what happened with 2020. We know that everything you're doing now is for 2020. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just on CP time. That's what it is. But we know what it is.
I'm pulling it up. It's just my iPad is tripping right now.
So you said this is for the Olympics.
Yeah, USA basketball for this summer,
Okay.
2020/2021. I said I'm not sure what they call it the Tokyo Games, but it would have been the 2020 games, but we call it 2020/21 for now.
Right.
Here we go. You're gonna like this. Well, let's just start with the fun one. It's like, yeah, congrats, Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine's on the team.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Zach Attack.
Zach Attack. I like it.
Then I'll read the other names. I just had to show Zach some love first.
Yeah.
The Bulls, they've kind of been down for a while, so it feels anything involving the Bulls feels good to shout them out.
Mm-hmm.
Zach LaVine's on this team. Kevin Durant.
Katie. Mm-hmm.
Damian Lillard. We just talked about him.
Okay.
The Devin Booker, who's still kicking ass right now in Phoenix in the Western Conference.
Yep.
He's on the team. Jason Tatum.
Okay, I like it.
Bradley Beal.
Okay.
Draymond Green. Gotta have
Draymond. Gotta have the D. Mm-hmm.
Another first timer, Mr. Bam Adebayo. Yes.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay. Miami Heat. Yeah.
Another guy who's two more guys that are still kicking ass in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. Both Chris Middleton and Jrue Holiday on the team with the Milwaukee.
Nice.
They both still kicking ass right now. And then Jeremy Grant. So that's your USA basketball team. Like right as it is right now. Like I don't know what if like these guys keep going deep. Let's say if it's a Suns Bucks finals, like I don't know how D-Book, Jrue, and Middleton, they might be like if it's like
they might be like
real far.
Yeah,
so yeah, but right now this is what we got. Yeah, like
that's a lot of basketball. That's a lot of basketball.
Yeah, especially if you like because they're gonna be playing well into July. Like because
they are
delayed because the season.
The finals is in July because I've been seeing the commercials. Finals start in July.
Yeah.
Like damn.
If it goes long. It's gonna go like middle of July. Yeah.
August. You might be looking down near August.
Mm-hmm. And the USA basketball starts July 23rd. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's close.
But Mr. Jalen Rose, like he put his foot in his mouth too, and I like Jalen. I'm pulling his up now.
Because they said his pan on, like his hairline is like they don't show like who his barber is. They show how he's just like. It's like just lying, like his lying.
Jalen Rose said that oh yeah, did I mention? Yeah, I forgot to mention one guy on that team. Yeah, my bad. Kevin Love, did I say his name?
You did not.
Okay, yeah, I'll save it for this fucking story. That's why. Okay. Almost mentioned Kevin Love. What's different about Kevin Love from one of the other 11 guys I just mentioned?
He's non-melanated.
Guy on this team.
He's non-melanated.
Which Jalen Rose had to jump in and say, Kevin Love is on the team because of tokenism. Like, don't be scared to make an all-black team represent the United States of America. Okay.
The dream.
No, they had white guys.
They had Stockton.
Stockton and Bird, but 96 was all black guys on that team. 04, all black guys.
All black guys.
08,
all
black guys.
All black guys.
Come on. I want to say 16. I got to look again. But pretty much almost all of these fucking USA basketball teams, like in the history of USA basketball, I think it's been 4 white guys in the history of the fucking thing. It's like,
right.
Since they've been doing pro players.
You had Stockton, Bird,
Bird, Christian Laettner, and Kevin Love. I think are the only white guys ever to be on the team. But USA basketball, they're scared to send an all black team. And I think it's like 30 years, like since they've been doing this shit. It's been like 4 white guys in the history of this shit. Jeez. I mean, cats, like I said, I think cats are just too woke. It's like, come on, they just say shit and then don't even research.
Everything doesn't have to be here's the thing, everything doesn't have to be a battle about, yes, we getting represented. Everything doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that everything that happens. We don't gotta do that on everything.
Especially with sports. Like sports is the one area where like your color doesn't fucking matter and shit. Like, are you cold? Are you not? And shit. That's what matters and shit. Yeah. If you're bomb and you black, I don't want you on my team. If you're white and you're cold, like Luka Doncic wants to play on my team, I want him to play on my team.
Exactly.
I don't care if he's white and he's foreign and shit. Like, yeah. If you're cold, I want you on my team. If you're a scrub and shit, Felicio, I want you to fuck out of here. And shit, yeah.
Like if Joker wants to play on your team, we're taking Jokic.
Sports is the one area where race, like, are you cold? It's like what I care.
It doesn't matter.
Like,
especially like with
if you're not cold, get the fuck out of here. That's all that matters.
Especially like with boxing.
Yeah, boxing was the one sport that was never.
It was always integrated. Boxing was always
Johnson and shit back in the day. It's Joe Louis and shit. They were beating the shit out of white boys back then. Like them old school boxers. Yeah. Come on. I want to pull up these rosters on USA Basketball so I can laugh at Jalen a little bit more.
So how much did he get dragged after that?
Oh, by the way, I forgot to say Jay Williams like used the typical like bullshit line. He said that he got hacked when he said about the fucking first black head coach. Come on. Somebody's gonna hack your account and put that out of all things. If they're gonna put something, they're gonna like tweet like something nutty and shit. Yeah. They're gonna hack your account and put that and shit. Really?
My thing is who's hacking Jay Will's account? Like who's like
especially to post that and shit.
Who's hacking his account? I'm not being mean, but
shit.
It's like some people just seem like they're not at top tier to get hacked. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem like he would be
Nobody's
a top choice.
Hacking your team, hacking your shit for that. Trying to find these rosters and shit.
No, I got hacked. That's the celebrity's favorite thing. I got hacked.
Hacked. I laughed. I was like, they're not gonna hack your shit and then post some wild like anti-Semitic bullshit and nothing like that, or like some gay porn shit. It's like they're gonna hack it to post like about somebody being the first black. Get the fuck out of here. Just say I fucked up. It's okay to say I fucked up.
Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on something like that.
Blame what I fucked up. It's like,
blame it on sleep deprivation. I was tired and shit happens. I was tired.
It's okay.
Don't tweet while you're tired. You know, just do something like that.
I think I got the rosters and shit. The why shit is like shows you we don't prepare for the shit on this podcast. We prepare real time and shit. That's how we do this shit.
Everything is candid. Which is good. It's not scripted. This shit ain't scripted. Which roster are you about to pull up? Is this?
I'm pull up 96. I'm just gonna pull up the different years. Like we know the dream team, so I'm gonna skip them. Like everybody,
everybody knows the dream team.
Yeah.
No, that's the greatest team ever. That team
ever assembled. Yeah.
Yeah, greatest team ever.
With that team and shit. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Why don't they show the roster? Here's the roster. Okay, yeah, duh.
Right.
God, yeah. All right.
But some websites don't be like they not like okay like
they have the team, but they don't they have pictures like I don't know like all these motherfuckers' faces and shit like
right.
So just show me your list and shit. Yeah.
Show me a list, your roster.
Okay, yeah, start out with your favorite. Penny Hardaway was on 96. Chuck, Mr. Charles Barkley, David Robinson, Gary Payton, Grant Hill, Hakeem Olajuwon. Okay, Stockton was on this team, so they had one white guy. Yeah, Karl Malone, Mitch Richmond, Reggie Miller, Scottie Pippen, Shaq. Like that's your 96 team. So let's go to 2000. So it was one. So it already went from 3 to 1 white guy already from the team 1 to the second one. It already went from 3 to 1. So yeah.
With tokenism.
Okay, let's get the 2000 roster. Mr. Jalen Rose. All right. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Ray Allen, Vin Baker, Vince Carter, Kevin Garnett, Tim Hardaway, Allen Houston, Jason Kidd, Antonio McDyess, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton, Steve Smith. All Negroes right there, man.
Okay, I didn't hear not one white person.
Yeah. Jason Kidd is light skinned, but he's black. I'm saying, let's count him as tokenism.
we had a half black, half white.
Okay, 2000. You want to skip 04? They were trash.
Yeah, we can skip 04.
That was a team that won the bronze. Yeah,
yeah, they didn't win. They didn't win the gold.
We're only gonna talk about gold medal teams. And I want to say that they were all black too, but they sucked. So yeah, we skipped. Okay. Trying to find my USA men's roster. I think we got it here. Okay. No, we don't have it. 2008 was the one that was called the Redeem Team, is what they loosely.
Oh yeah.
Because like could play on the Dream Team, yeah.
Right, and after that,
himself after that 04
after that slap, that slap in the face, they had to
so
come back and be like, look, we still got it.
That's what it was. They dubbed it as the Redeem Team. I'm just gonna pull up the fucking 08 Olympics. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they site is weird the way this USA basketball site is truly trash. Don't go.
Yeah, their web design isn't that good.
Well, yeah, the point I'm making is it's a lot of Negroes like throughout the era. Even when I can't pull up 08 and like 2012 and shit.
But how you want?
And saying that it's tokenism. Yeah, that's why he's on a pub. Even though damn near every team has been black. So there's been 4 white guys from my count in the history of this fucking of this shit.
Right.
Okay, I got the trash 04 team. Let's just have fun with them.
Yeah.
I gotta pull up something. Okay, AI, Allen Iverson. And the players aren't trash, they just got their ass whipped.
Right.
Yeah. They just it's just the rest of the world caught up to them. That's all. After Dream Team, everybody else just started getting
their game up.
And by 04, this is just another team by then.
Right. And then I think also with that is that, you didn't prepare for your opponent because you just automatically assume, we're guaranteed the goal. It's like, no, you're not guaranteed.
2000, it was like, yeah, this is nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get the goal. We ain't even got to practice. You got Iverson. We ain't even got to practice. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Iverson's the first name I read. Funny.
I'm just saying.
Iverson, Stephon Marbury, who should have played for the Chinese team. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's American. He's just a legend in China.
Yes, he's Jordan in China.
Dwayne Wade, Carlos Boozer. I forgot Boozer was on the Olympics team. Melo, LeBron, Emeka Okafor, Sean Marion, Amari Stoudemire, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom, Richard Jefferson. Okay. He had a solid roster. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
There's a couple of stars missing, like where's Shaq, where's Kobe, like KG wasn't on the team. It was like some of the stars from this era that sat this one out there. But you had some great now. Like KG could have replaced Boozer, for example. Boozer was on the same. No shade at Boozer, but somebody like that could have been replaced, for example. But yeah, that's once again, like no white dudes on that team either. That's the point I'm making. But yeah, Jalen Rose on if he claimed he got hacked too. But his was the videos, he couldn't say hacked. He went on TV and said this shit. Yeah. Was that did they dub his lines over and shit?
The reason why he's on here is because of tokenism.
Tokenism, yeah. Like, don't be scared to send an all-black team. Like, even though that's all they've ever done and shit, pretty much. It's all they've done and shit. Yeah. I can't find 08 for whatever reason. 08 and 12. Like, Kevin Love was on one of those teams before. I forget which one. Whichever one he was not was all black, yeah. So I don't know if Kevin Love was on 08 or 12. I don't remember. Yeah. But basically, said 4 white guys in the history of basketball. You count on one hand. It's like, yeah. But they scared to send all black teams to the Olympics, though. Come on. I guess since Zach and D Book are light skinned, they don't count.
They all Hilarious.
Well, let's get back to some current NBA right now. I just had to clown Jay Williams and Jalen Rose for that. Had to clown both of them because they both sounded dumb. Like, y'all too woke and shit. Y'all need some. Yeah, y'all too woke right now. They're first black head coaches, and they never sent an all black team, even though that's all they've ever done, pretty much. It's like,
so back where our current ball, you want to start out west?
All right, west, east. Where we starting?
West.
Okay, yeah. Western Conference Finals: Phoenix Suns, LA Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last game that had happened so far because we get to the East in a minute. Yeah,
right.
The Suns currently lead that series 3-1.
Yes,
over the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
That puts you in the driver's seat, but the work is not done yet.
It's not, yeah.
Why Chris Paul is like focused. Has Chris Paul been on a 3-1 team? I know he lost the game 7 before. I don't know if they were up 3-1 that series. I don't think they were. I think because they played Houston and Golden State. Remember, that was that year when the Rockets were up at halftime like 15 points against Golden State, but like with all them shooters, that's not a lot, but still low. All you got to do is seal a deal. It's like you were 24 minutes away from going to the NBA Finals. Yeah, with Houston. And I think Chris Paul was injured, so it wasn't his fault. Like he was injured that game, but Harden kind of choked on that one, but still low. So Chris Paul knows, like he knows about.
He knows how it can flip. It can flip.
We're not finished yet. He's selling. He's selling all the like Booker.
Because they almost jagged this last game because like they were up and then like the
20
Clippers,
and then like the Clippers tied it or some shit.
Well, they either came within 2 or it was like something like real close. Like they
in the game.
Yeah, it was like what just happened? Like you guys were up 16, and now you guys only have 4. Like what's happening? Y'all just stopped scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you can't do that. Yeah.
You got Paul, you got Aiden, you got D-Book. It's like y'all got
right. Like, come on, what is y'all doing?
So, gotta seal the deal.
Yeah, and you want to do it in 5. Like, don't even get like, well, let's do 6. No, just do it in 5. Come on, close it out in 5. Close it out. Just close it out. Gentlemen's sweep. Just do that.
And you coming back home. Yeah, that's what it is. Like close out at home and shit. So you can have your little a ceremony in front of your home crowd. Yeah,
right.
Out.
And y'all have your little hats and your champagne and do all that. Yeah. So
don't even return to LA. That's what be my mindset. We're not going back to LA.
We're not going back to LA.
We're done. Yeah, we're finishing.
I'm going back to Cali. Cali, y'all ain't going. No, I'm not.
So. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going back
to Cali.
We're not doing that. So
Shan Sharp.
So this is the Sun series to lose. Now they're in the driver's seat. They just gotta seal the deal. Send them home. They gotta this will, if Phoenix were to take this would be their first finals trip since Chuck led them like damn near 30 or 93.
In 93. Jeez.
So they got a long finals drought.
28 years. Oh my God.
They've been in the NBA final, the Paxson 3 series. You know that series.
Eesh, that was 28 years ago. Eesh. Damn. Time go by fast.
Sniff the NBA finals was that year. And their rebuild excites me as a Bulls fan because think about like 2 years ago, this team won like 15 games or something like that. So it shows you that you can go from trash to like great it just a lot of this I contribute to Chris Paul. It's like
of course
should have made a move for it, but woulda, coulda, shoulda is over now. I'd have traded all of those guys for like Chris Paul. Who do you want? Yeah, Markkanen, Kobe White, Wendell Carter. Like, who do you want? Yeah, anybody except Zach. I'd say rest everybody else but Zach you could have. Like, I'd have because Chris Paul, Zach and Chris Paul, Bulls would be in the Eastern Conference Finals with that team. I think.
Like you say, like they said in 5 Heartbeats, Zach is the Bulls. The other guys can be replaced. Like that. Basically,
I would have tried to make the move, and then like hopefully if they could have still had enough assets on the table to acquire Vooch too and shit. Because then you would have a big 3 of Chris Paul, Zach LaVine, and Vooch. I think that's definitely enough like to compete in this. If Atlanta made it, their team could definitely make it and shit. Bulls could have definitely it would have been a Bulls Bucks Eastern Conference Finals, which would have been exciting. Bulls.
Since you brought these in conference files,
shift over to the East. Yeah, we mentioned the Bucks and Hawks. Is Hawks with the big upset in game 1. Yeah, Bucks they didn't adhere that game. Yeah, they caught them slipping.
Yeah.
And game 2, which was on in the background during your party.
Yeah, during my party. They definitely made the adjustment because at one point they were up by like 40 or something. Yeah. The bus came out swinging.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I was like, they're by 40 now. Like, geez. Yeah, they was like, okay, we let you catch us slipping. This ain't what it is, and this is who we really are, and that's who I do want. I would like to see a Bucks Suns finals. I would like to see that. Because you think about it, both.
What I do like right now is all 4 teams. It's like we gonna get a fresh face.
Exactly.
Because
no LeBron, no Steph Curry. Right.
Let's do it backwards, like chronologically. Like I said, last Phoenix Suns finals appearance was 93. The last time the Bucks won a title was 71. Yeah, I don't know.
70s.
I think they made an appearance in the 80s in the finals at some point. Yeah, I want to say. I don't remember, but I think they did. I'm not sure. I'll get back to me on that. Like I said, we just talking shit, so we're not Jalen Rose and Jay Williams. We can make mistakes. And then the last time the Hawks won a championship, 58. God damn it.
I'm gonna say like never. Like I was gonna say never because
Clippers 58. Have never won. Yeah.
Clippers have never won.
And then Hawks was 58 was the last time. Like so, it's pretty much never. We've
Yes, never.
Almost all of anybody that we in our circles wasn't born yet.
Like, were Black people even in the NBA back then?
That Hawks team was mostly white.
Like, not really. They was in the NBA, the Black people.
He was probably almost all white.
Right.
And Suns have never won. Like I said, their last final appearance was 93, but they've never won a title. So
because they got close, they went to the conference finals with Steve Nash, and then
Nash took got eliminated. Kobe happened.
Kobe said,
Mamba happened to that team.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, come on, because I like Steve Nash. I was like, come on, Suns, because I was rooting for the underdog. I'm like, come on, Suns, and then Kobe was like, nope.
Yeah, because the Nash and Murray team was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. Because I liked that team. I was a fan of that team. I did like the Suns with Nash and Stoudemire. I did like that team.
I think Alvin Gentry, was a coach of that
team. He was a coach. Gentry was
the coach. They had D'Antoni and then Gentry, I think. Yeah.
Tony I like that team.
Yeah. Gentry, I think. So they had those 2 coaches. I
remember.
And then that's where we at. Yeah. So as we we don't have a result for game 3 yet for the Eastern.
Yeah, game 3.
It was tied 1-1 with the series like game 3 in Atlanta. We don't have that winner yet. We're definitely way off last week. We said Philadelphia. Yeah, they jacked that. Atlanta said fuck out of here.
Egg on their face now.
Atlanta said miss me with that bullshit.
It was like Ben Simmons wouldn't even shoot the ball though. He was like he wouldn't even shoot it.
Now it's all kinds of talk about Simmons getting traded. It's like it's a mess. Yeah, they're a big ass mess in Philadelphia right now. And the Philly fans, they don't fuck around. They like that's a serious sports town. So the fans when the fans turn on you and shit,
they don't play that in Philadelphia.
Simmons out of there. Because come next season, I can see them booing him every time he touches the ball.
Boo!
Yeah, so they probably have to trade him at this point. So I like Simmons, but I don't know if how Simmons and Zach look together. That's something. I don't know if the Bulls have the assets to acquire that. Yeah, they don't. Because they traded a lot of picks to get Vooch, so I don't know if they have assets.
Yeah.
But Simmons and Zach, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah.
And Detroit got the number 1 pick too, so.
Yeah, draft lottery happened too.
Yeah. Because I was watching that. I was like, okay. When they showed Big Ben, I was like, okay. Big Ben was like, oh, Detroit got the number 1 pick, so we'll see what they do with that.
What else you got, kid?
Do you want to shift a little bit to like news? We could shift a little bit.
Let's do it.
Well, with the news, for the woke people, so we talked about people being so woke. Derek Chauvin's sentence came down.
22 and a half, I believe.
Yes.
And I predicted this, like I said, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that. I said 20 and 25, and I was right in the middle of that.
And that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking he's going to get at least 20 years. I said, because you had a video. He got charged on all charges, all 3 charges he was charged on. He found guilty. You had video evidence. So ain't no way in hell he's going to get 5 years for that. Because people, he probably won't get 5 years. No, he's not going to get 5 years. No.
So I was like,
no.
Between 20 and 25.
Because I was like, he's going to get at least 20. I said, maybe up to 25. I said, they ain't going to do like the 40 because they was like, he could get up to 40. I was like, he's not getting 40. He's not doing it.
He still has federal charges out, so it could be more years.
I was like, I don't think he's going to get 40.
Right now, it's a 20 to 25, but he's still there's still more charges against him. Yeah, those were the state charges. I think he still got federal charges too, so it's still he could get some more years. I don't know what's going to happen with the federal charges, but Chauvin still has more charges out there against him.
So justice was served. He got 22 and a half years.
And I know there's no price you can put on a
human life. You can't.
Like no amount of time will bring George Floyd back. So I see people mad about that, saying it's not enough. But yeah, it's like, so would 40 have been enough? Like, what's enough? It's like, you really can't put a price. It's like,
would death have been enough? The death penalty, like, what would have been enough? You know,
he's in his 40s. So yeah, like, he's going to be an old man when he gets out, 22 and a half years. Like, yeah, he's not a young guy. It's like, yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, he's in his 40s, yeah.
Yeah, so Chauvin, he'd be like in his mid-60s, close to 70 when he gets out, something like that. It's not like he got a slap on the wrist and shit. Yeah, he'll be a citizen like when his sentence is up. Yeah.
And then he apologized to the family. Like, when they do, just fuck your apology. I'm sorry. Like, if I was a family, I would have said fuck your apology. I would have said that in court. That's what I would have said. Because how are you going to apologize? We saw the video of you with your hands in your pocket, looking like
you said that smug look on you.
You look cocky.
That's what made it look so bad. Like,
it did.
This man is begging for his life. You just got a smug look on
you. You look so smug.
Kind of like a smirk, almost. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they mean when they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. That picture alone, like, if it was like, honestly, where like you were trying to restrain him, like I said, I know movie, like Radio Raheem's, like I said, they were trying to restrain him, but they just went overboard. They still murdered him, but they were trying. He was a large man.
They started out, and then it just
and they were trying
the cops took it too far.
They took it too far.
When they first came to the scene, they were doing what they're supposed to do. Like, right, radio was choking out Sal,
trying to diffuse the situation.
It's like, yeah, but then they took it too far. They put him in the chokehold and shit. It's like, yeah, so that's what took it too far.
And when they lifted him off the ground, his feet was shaking. You could see his life going out of him. Like, he was off the ground. When your feet are off the ground, you can't anchor yourself. You can't anchor to try to pull away.
So cold, like, yeah.
Yeah, you're off the ground. Yeah.
He became unresponsive, and that's even his partner was like, okay, that's enough. Like, he's not even moving. He's not restrained, and why you still got him in the chokehold now. Like, dude was not even moving. And the same with George Floyd. Like, he became unresponsive, and then Chauvin still kept the knee on.
He kept the knee on after he was unresponsive.
It was like Radio Raheem.
For several more months after.
Still kept the knee on his neck after he, like, stopped the I Can't Breathe stuff. Like, once he became unresponsive. It's like, okay, he dead. It's like, even the people out there, like, he dead. It's like, yeah, the pedestrians.
Pedestrian. And the fact that look, with his hands in his pocket, looking like that. That's what did it.
Shout out to the young lady. Now, she was a girl at the time that got the cell phone video, because without that, who knows if any of this would have happened?
It wouldn't have.
It's like it's body cam footage, but like they could claim something happened to that. It's like like, oh, well, his camera was off. Like, it could be like anything. Yeah, the cell phone video is what made this a story. So I can't think of her name, but yeah.
And that's the thing that they say about that. If it's not recorded, if a murder is not recorded, did it actually happen? If you got your cell phone, you record it. You can't be like, okay, especially recording from straight a cell phone video. It's like, it's no fancy editing. This isn't Adobe. It's no fancy editing software in your cell phone. You take it off your cell phone, that's what it is. It's a straight, gritty, real-time video, not edited. So
I think the sentence was appropriate. For those that want to know my opinion personally, yeah, it was appropriate. Like it's what I predicted. It's like
as did I. I was like, he's getting at least 20. I was like, maybe up to 25. I was like, but he ain't getting at 40.
I said between 20 and 25, and like 22 and a half is exactly in the middle.
Exactly right in the middle.
So I pretty much hit that on the head about what he would get.
Both of us, you and I, yeah. People again, like, he gonna get 10 years. Like, stop being negative Nancy. Like, why are you being so negative?
Come down before you get mad. That's my thing.
Yeah. You just want to riot again. I'm not being funny.
Your TV is broken. You need another TV. That's all. Probably what it is.
You want some new Jordans.
Some new Jordans are coming out. I'm not even gonna look at Jordans. I almost bought a pair of Jordans the day before yesterday.
Restrain us. Restrain.
11 breads. Almost got them, but I said, fuck that. Yeah.
We're gonna get out.
I lucked out they didn't have my size.
We're gonna get out.
The real reason they didn't have my size.
I'm gonna be your voice and be like, no, no.
Like the devil and the angel, like on Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Got our little Rel who did it in the reboot, the new Tom and Jerry from 20.
Yeah.
Rel the voice. Yeah. Shout out to good brother Rel. And then finally, another serious story as well too. I don't know if you heard about the building collapse in Miami. Did you hear about that?
I did not.
Yeah, it just was scary because like we live in multi-unit buildings, and it's like
right.
And a building it collapsed. It some like 50 people are missing, and then like they have 9 confirmed dead already now. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Like an apartment building collapsed. It's like. And what it was is like in that area of like that's the thing about like people look at Miami and think it's like it's so beautiful, it's so this and so that, but that particular area is like has been sinking and shit. Yeah, so I'm sure that foundation may have been on stage.
I was going to ask you, was it a foundation like the land? I was going to ask you, was it?
Yeah, that area is like sinking. It's like it had been sinking. Like maybe like it's not much, but it's enough to like make a difference. Let's say it was sinking like maybe in an inch, like a year or something like that.
Every year, an inch, yeah.
Something like that. It's like, yeah.
So in 10 years, you're already almost a foot now. Yeah.
So eventually, the complex is like 20, 30 years old. It's like eventually, it's going to collapse. Yeah. They still don't know what caused it, but they saying that area was sinking. So that's what they thinking it was. And I really hope that because it's been days now since that happened. It's like, and after a while, it's just it doesn't look good. People are missing. Can you imagine you just sitting in your crib and shit, and then the whole building just collapsing and shit? It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
I saw that story. Like, hate to end things on a downer, but yeah,
I know
it's crazy. Yeah, because it hits close to home, literally, because like you just in your home, minding your own business, and then But let's wrap this up.
Yes.
Shout out once again. Happy birthday going out to the kid. 40/40 Club. Welcome.
Thank you.
We want to show some love, wish Naima a happy birthday, or just support the podcast in general, whatever the hell you want to do.
Right.
Facebook fan page alike. Also subscribe, share, rate, review on all your platforms. I'm talking about Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, SoundCloud, iHeart, TLC Talk Radio. What up, Tasha?
Hey, Tasha.
Your Amazon Alexa devices, and let's get on YouTube. Get my face right for YouTube. Straighten that out or something. That boy look cold. And follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well. You know how I do it.
And you can check me out, MSIMAH626 on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, SCR8GULLEY1 on Twitter, SCR8GULLEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page. Check out straightgully.com for your vlogs and for your video production needs, check out straightgullyproductions.com.
Well, I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
We will talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.